beautiful Saturday on September 23rd and we are at Crescent Beach today. Let's go down that road. Hello faithful people, I'm Orlean.
I'm Gary.
And this is Roads of Faith. Today is a beautiful day to go to Crescent Beach, British Columbia. Okay, and Crescent Beach is not as busy as White Rock, so we decided to come here. We might drive through White Rock afterwards, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of the view here. The tide is not completely in yet. Yeah, it's coming back. What are those things? Breakers. Breakers for the tide. Breakers for waves. Okay. I'm going to show you a little bit more of what's around us here. Okay, there's houses along here. Some really nice houses and some all having a view of, this is not the ocean, isn't there? There's Vancouver Island. Is that what we're looking at over here?
I'm not sure which island it is. Yeah.
So the ocean's on the other side of that.
Right.
But this is ocean water.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was just making sure. There's a sailboat out there. And way off in the distance.
There's mountains up there.
Yeah, there's mountains. And those right straight ahead is the city of Vancouver, the downtown area. Okay, and there's trails and stuff along here. They're taking wedding pictures. There's trails, and then on the other side of all these houses, there are some shops and restaurants and all kinds of things. And we heard from our daughter that there's a really good place to get some lattes, so we might just do that. First, we're just going to take a little walk down the beach.
You guys want a picture together?
Oh, I'm videotaping. That's okay. Thank you anyway. So this is Crescent Beach. It's not a white sand beach, but I do remember this. We went across this log. And the reason that this place over White Rock is because White Rock, like I said, is very busy and more touristy than Crescent Beach. Crescent Beach is just a little more serene. Isn't pretty the way the water sparkles on the water? The sun is sparkling on the water. Let's put the light. Yeah. Just something about being by the water. You think it's drifted in?
I think so.
Wow.
Where do you think it came?
I do not know. I just thought maybe it fell down at one point and just weathered over the years. The tide is still out, but when it comes in, all these rocks will be covered. And then what's left will be this more sandy, but it's not a white sand. It's not a pretty beach, but it is a neat place to come. This thing is enormous. So Gary and I have been discussing along the path here. It seems like no matter who we're meeting on the path, no matter what language they're speaking prior to meeting us, we've heard what sounds like Russian, we've heard Chinese, we've heard, I don't know, Eastern, Mediterranean, French. Just heard all kinds of different Canadian. We've just heard a lot of different languages of people, conversations that they're having. And then the one thing that's interesting is that when they meet you, though, they smile. That's universal. And they say hi. And I think that's kind of funny, that hi is a universal greeting, a nice, friendly one. Anyway, we were following, not too close, but we were behind some guys, and they were up ahead of us a little bit. And they turned around very suddenly, and we thought, huh, wonder what's up with that. We thought, well, maybe they just didn't want to go any further and they just decided to turn around. But we went just a little bit beyond that and discovered why they turned around. There were some naked people sitting on their backs. We didn't get a really good view, didn't want to. But they were just sitting there having a conversation. It's like, okay. That was very interesting. Awkward. Yep. So we are also turning around and walking back. We were walking along the beach here and weren't even noticing the houses. Look at these pretty yards. Look at the flowers. That is beautiful. That's interesting, that patio up above. There's Gary up ahead of me. Tide has really come in. This is a different part of the beach. A little bit more traveled, paved, maintained. There we go, maintained. And the beach doesn't have a lot of the rocks. It has more of the sand.